today's executive skill is attention, focus, and distractions, which a lot of parents will complain. My child just can't focus. They don't pay attention. They get distracted easily. All these fall into the same category. So one important thing is to figure out what the distraction may be. So is it something in their environment that's distracting them? So maybe it's, the notifications on the iPad or the phone or the computer, or it's their younger sibling, or it's maybe there's noise outside, or maybe the TV's on, or maybe where they're doing their work is a really distracting place. Maybe it's their brain. Maybe they are a daydreamer, right? And their brain is so busy thinking about such cool things that they can't possibly sit down and do their math homework. It's just super cool what's going on in that brain. Sometimes I really think their brains are amazing and I wish I could get inside them. But sometimes it's counterintuitive. So sometimes it is that it's noisy and that they can't focus because of that. But some people are the opposite. And what I mean by that is some people need more stimulation in their environment to be able to focus. And then once they get that stimulation, they can really hyper-focus and they can really be into it. So some people need music, like a podcast. Some people just need like background noise. Some people like a fidget will help, one of these things to play with their hands, keep their hands busy. Some people need that social distraction, that social stimulation in their environment. So if those are the people who really did well with study groups when they were in school. So again, get curious with your child and try to figure out what helps get their brain or their motor, so to speak, running, and what makes that motor stay on task, right? And it might mean shorter periods, of time that they're supposed to focus. Maybe they can't focus for, maybe 30 minutes is too long to ask them to focus. Maybe, knock it down to 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe that's more realistic. Maybe they need to get up every few minutes and jump on a trampoline or do jumping jacks or shoot hoops in the driveway, or I don't know what it is, but do something that's active. Maybe they need to literally get their body stimulated. But we need, as the parents, the adults in their life, we need to help them figure out what is it that helps them focus, or find an activity that they really focus well on. Like maybe they're really good at focusing on Legos. So what is it about the Legos that really speaks to them that they enjoy? And how can you kind of replicate that piece for them with the boring stuff? Maybe it's they play with Legos. Maybe they're playing with Legos with their hands while they're reading or something. Maybe they'll be able to do that. I don't know. You might be amazed at what they're able to do. So it's if they could, they would. Nobody wants to not be focusing and not paying attention and being distracted all the time. So just get really curious with them about what helps them get focused. And when they do have a focus time, like if they're especially if they get into like hyper focus where they're like doing a puzzle or something and they don't notice anything around them. I don't know if your child's ever done that or not, but my daughter used to be able to do that with reading. Like she can sit in a very busy room and read and stay focused. I could never do that in a million years, but she was really good at that. So what is it about that activity that is so compelling to them that they can block everything else out? And that's where the real meat is, right? Like if you can really hone in on what that is for that person, you'll figure out so much about them and how their brain works and what motivates them and excites them. And that's just super fun stuff to me. So anyway, again, no shame involved with any of this, right? If it's hard for them to focus, it's okay. You're one of many people, but let's figure out why and how we can help you when you do need to focus. Okay. All right. Thank you.